Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Manal, and welcome to today's exploration. Today, we're going to explore egoic resistance. For those of you that saw the last exploration, it was about resistance on all four levels. Resistance on the physical level, on the emotional level, the mental level, and the egoic level. And if you did not have the opportunity to watch it, it is available on my YouTube channel. But I did offer that resistance exists within us on 4 different levels. And today we're going to focus on resistance on the egoic level. I chose the egoic level because the egoic level is the level that forms the resistance on your mental level, on your emotional level, and your physical level. The egoic level is ultimately the level that holds your beliefs about life, your beliefs about yourself, your beliefs about the universe. That universe might be your bigger might be God, might be your inner being, might be source, the universe, whatever word that you hold. And these beliefs, when they are compromised, when they are challenged, when they are not met, will induce within you resistance. And this resistance might cause you to lash out, to express, to be defensive, to be angry, to be resentful, and to show it. Or it actually might also work in the inverse to get you to hide and to not be true to yourself and to be depressed and to not allow your light to shine. Both resistance doesn't allow your light shine, because one is you're expressing yourself overly and one you're under expressing yourself, but both don't allow alignment. So ultimately, egoic beliefs are beliefs at a whole. Some people believe in the law of attraction, and they believe that what you think ultimately will be what you unfold. Resistance-free. You need resistance-free. That's a beautiful, beautiful belief, the law of attraction, because it really helps you to believe, to love, to desire, and ultimately get to a point of satisfaction and appreciation, because law of attraction won't unfold until you get to that place of peace. So believing law of attraction is a very self-empowering, because you take responsibility for life, and ultimately it lends you to find and get to a place of satisfaction and appreciation, to surrender, which then allows. Many people believe in God and believe in a bigger. And this belief of God, when you believe in surrender, and that God will give to those that are good, and that God wants morality and care, it's also a powerful belief, because there's a surrender to something bigger. The surrender and allowing ultimately gets you to allowing. And it's empowering in that you want to be a good person and be charitable and be kind. So it's also a very empowering type of belief. But there might be elements that might compromise those beliefs. Law of attraction, things aren't unfolding. So you might start to judge yourself. Why isn't this working? Maybe law of attraction isn't working. There's a death in the family, and then you say, well, God, why is God letting my loved one die? And so those elements might cause mental thoughts or resistance to your beliefs. And ultimately, the more grounded that you can get in your beliefs, and more firm and more purposeful and more accepting, then your mental, your emotional, and your physical being then can accept and honor everything that's happening. Egoic beliefs are also I am, you could put anything in there, even your name, but I am this professional. I am through your religion. I am politically. I am even I'm a recovering perfectionist. I am a perfectionist. I am an athlete. We have a lot of I ams. That's our ego. And anything that happens in life that makes you compromise these I ams will create mental resistance, emotional resistance, physical resistance, because it makes you question yourself. Well, you're an athlete, you play, you do, and then one day you might get injured, or you might not make the team that you want to make, or you might not have performed the way that you believe. And now these thoughts create self-judgment. Well, maybe I'm not an athlete. And so there's a push and pull between what you believe and what you might be experiencing. And so when you surrender your identity and you just allow yourself to be I am, and you really get to a point of believing that, you'll see a lot of the resistance that come at the egoic state to release. So I'm going to move on from the discussion of the egoic state, and we'll move to a meditation to create the space for you to explore what beliefs that you might hold against life, yourself, who you are, and to explore whether or not there's resistance with what you believe and how you're experiencing. And if so, give you the opportunity to understand and uncover what that means, the 5 steps that we usually go through. 1, become aware of your egoic beliefs. 2, acknowledge there's a big side of the stick, short end of the stick, full cup, empty cup. The resistance is the short and the empty, and acknowledging the deeper message that ultimately the egoic beliefs are leading you to surrender, to acceptance, full acceptance of who you are, self-worth, allowing. So figure out and acknowledge what is the bigger message. Move to appreciation, getting the heart involved with appreciation, appreciating your willingness to grow, appreciate your willingness to take this moment, appreciate your willingness to understand yourself, life, the human experience, and appreciate your willingness to ultimately get to a point where you can let go and surrender. And the next 2 steps is letting go of the resistance, letting go of beliefs that no longer serve you, with letting go of those beliefs that allows you to transform thoughts and feelings to ones that serve you best. And then ultimately surrender, 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 surrender back to the universe. With egoic beliefs, it's where a lot of your conditioning, your family's conditioning, society conditioning exists. So it actually could be one of the more sensitive ones. So as I say in all of my meditations, be graceful, be kind, be compassionate toward yourself as you explore some of your beliefs. They might have been held since and given to you as a baby, and the beliefs might hold true, but you're going to become aware of resistance that you might hold to these beliefs. Hold on to the beliefs, but let go of the resistance. So through the egoic process, in no way am I suggesting you need to let go of any beliefs. But what I'm suggesting is let's become aware of beliefs that you hold. Let's become aware of resistance that you might hold with respect to these beliefs. And if you do, recognize whether you could let go of these resistance with respect to the beliefs, or if other beliefs might serve you. And start with your awareness. Be graceful towards yourself. Another thing that we also talk about is time, particularly with beliefs. Be graceful, compassionate, and honor that you might not click and have a new set of beliefs, or click and remove resistance with respect to your beliefs or your identity. Just become aware. And as your days unfold and you find yourself going and reverting to an identity or a belief that you recognize no longer serves, just gently become aware and guide yourself back to the beliefs that you feel that are serving you for your highest good at this moment. And your beliefs might change. And welcome your willingness, your ability, your courage for these beliefs to ultimately to form to what is best for you at the highest good, at the best moment in your life. So there's a common thread that I say for everything, and that's compassion, life, love, heartfelt and just really loving yourself and caring for yourself as this process unfolds. So let's start the meditation. We're going to start with 3 grounding breaths, as we always do. Take special time and indulgent in the gap, that place, that beautiful special place between the breath in and the breath out. And let's begin. Keep your eyes open, close, whatever lends yourself to the most comfort. Let's start with a deep breath in. And release. Take a second deep breath in. Enjoy the gap. And release. Take a third and final deep breath in. And release. At this point, become aware. Become aware of yourself. Stay as a third-person observer and become aware of things, beliefs that you may identify with. Become aware of how you see and hold yourself. Are you female? Are you male? Does that make a difference in how you see yourself? Your height, your skin color, your size, your education, where you live, who you are, your belief in bigger, your religion. Sort of explore as a third person, without overindulging in any emotion, what beliefs you may hold on yourself or life, and what resistant thoughts, emotions, physical sensations may be invoked. Do you hold victim stories? Victim to life? I will pause to give you the opportunity to explore. Now, let's dig a bit deeper. Let's try to understand where this resistance may be leading you to. what it might be guiding to you to. In the case of ego, identity, beliefs, in most cases it's leading you to self-worth, acceptance, freedom, allowing, surrender, and the recognition that I am, you are, we are, we're all equal. And just really accepting and honoring the human experience as is, and me as I am. I'm going to pause to give you the opportunity to explore the resistance and to open yourself to understand the deeper message, the deeper want, the deeper desire behind the resistance that you connected with today. I will pause. Now, let's move to a place of self-reflection, of appreciation, of gratitude for you holding the space, for you to explore, to analyze, to receive, to understand your egoic framework and your willingness to recalibrate towards a point of liberation and love and freedom. Appreciate this moment, appreciate any messages that you may have received, and appreciate if you didn't receive the message, and recognize just by asking the question now, you will receive a message at a time that's best for your highest good, and that you don't hold the schedule, you don't hold the time, but the universe does, and you will receive when it serves you best. So take a moment right now, reflect, appreciate, and recognize the beauty and the strength in your willingness to observe, your willingness to dig, your willingness to explore. I will pause. And now, have the opportunity, now that you become aware, acknowledge the deeper messages and appreciated the process, the opportunity to release. Take a deep breath in and release any and all of the resistance that you connected with. Take a deep breath in and release any of the egoic beliefs and resistance and thoughts that you no longer want to hold and no longer serve you. And release. Take a deep breath in and release any identity, victim stories, or resistance that no longer serve on any dimensions, egoic, mental, emotional, and physical, and release. Trust your body knows what to do. Trust your body. Wonderful. And at this point, just surrender everything back to the universe and get yourself to a point of allowing and acceptance and recognition that all that serves you will unfold at the time that's best for your highest good. And surrender, 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 surrender. Take a deep breath in of allowing. And release. Take a deep breath in of I am. And release. Take a deep breath in of surrender. And release. Imagine the universal light, the light of the universal divine, entering through the crown of your head, through your head, your neck, your shoulder and arms, your heart and chest, your abdomen, pelvic and glute area, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your feet, and out the soles of your feet. Imagine the light of the beautiful, pristine earth going through the core of the earth, up through the soles of your feet, through your feet, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your pelvic area and glutes, your abdomen, your heart, radiating your heart, your chest, shoulders, arms, through your neck, your face, and out the crown of your head. Enjoy the light, the blissful feeling and flavor of the light. Enjoy. And at this moment, I'm going to give you another opportunity to allow all of these concepts to calibrate in your body and give you the opportunity to create any intention, an intention for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, month, your life. I will pause. Wonderful. I hope your body is opened and is moved to allowing, and maybe you'll feel some tingling and maybe you won't, and it just doesn't really matter. Just hope you feel lighter than when you began. And I just want to reaffirm that today's exploration, and I hope you and I held a safe and loving container for you, for your vulnerability, and for compassion towards everything that unfolds, is really big for you to be willing to explore your beliefs and the unfolding resistance associated with it, And it takes a lot of courage. And again, I appeal to you to be compassionate to yourself about feelings that might unfold, your thoughts, your beliefs, and to hold it all in compassion and in love. And some of the conditioning that you might have has experienced from the baby, from you as a baby, from you as in the womb, from your parents, their parents, their parents, and their generations and generations and generations. It's societal, and it's bigger than this moment. So honor that you have the power, and you're empowered to form any beliefs that serve you, but also honor the time that has taken to integrate in your body, and let go of the concept of time and honor the process it takes for you to allow beliefs, thoughts, feelings, and physicality that you desire. So you are empowered to create and to feel and to believe and to think the life that you desire. That is your gift. That is what you're empowered by the universe, by God, by source, by whatever you want to name it. It is yours. But love the process of calibrating to your truth, because this is the human journey. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being here. And I will have many series about resistance. We'll move to mental, emotional, and physical. And ultimately, the goal is to find full alignment between ego, mind, heart, and body. So you're aligned from the inside. You can radiate your authentic truth, your beauty, who you are, and align that authentic truth with the universal truth. So the inside is aligned with the outside. And that's where pure bliss, peace, harmony, and love, all of those words that you would like to use, that's where it is. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you in my future journeys. Feel free to explore my meditations, my courses, more of these videos on my Insight Timer channel, my YouTube channel. My website has many of the courses. I really am excited that we get to co-create together. I appreciate you. I appreciate your strength, your courage, your vulnerability. I appreciate you for who you are. My love, always.